Okay, right. Why don't you go into your working folder and pick up savings.ai. Now it looks a lot like the one we just worked on, except the colors are vertical, not horizontal. That's all right. What we're going to talk about is one of the problems with document-specific applications like Adobe Illustrator, where if you save your colors, you don't have them in other documents. Now we're going to do that by saving the libraries, obviously. Now I've got my swatches panel over here. I'm going to drag it over here. Let me go ahead and pull that down like that. Okay, that is the basic run-of-the-mill swatches panel. What I need is these colors over here so I can save them. However, I don't want all that other junk up there. So what I'm going to do is click here on this folder, actually group, and this group right here, shift-click, and press delete. Now, if you hold the Alt key down, remember, you don't have to answer this question. So I'm going to get up here and start here, and I'm getting rid of everything that I can. Shift-click down here, hold the Alt key, Option key on a Mac, and click, and now I've got a nice, clean panel to work with. Now, up to this point in this chapter, we have been putting things into the swatches panel by dragging them from the color over here, the fill. Drag it up, make a swatch. Let me show you something else. Select all of these in here. Just kind of do a little marquee around them like that. Now, go up to this button right here, which is Options for your swatches panel. Say New Color Group. We'll call it, say, Web. From Selected Artwork. Now, you can say, I want all of these colors to be globals, or include swatches for tints. But I love that feature. No more dragging one at a time. Let's go ahead and convert them. Why not? And click OK. Now watch. There they are. All that work that we did dragging, which is fine. If you've got artwork and you want it over there, it's a click away. Just remember how you do it. Come up here and do it from here. Okay, so we've got our colors. What do we do with them now? Well, let's go into this button here and go down to Save. Now, you've got two options for saving. You have Save Swatch Library as an ASE, that's Adobe Exchange, and Save Swatch Library as AI. If we go to this one first, it will take us into the swatches area for our stuff, and you want to be here, and you save it over here. But notice it's saving it as an AI. Remember that. We'll call it web stuff. Click Save. But what about if I come back up again and go down to ASE? What is ASE? How would you like to take those swatches and use them in Adobe Photoshop without having to reinvent the wheel and bring them over and copy them into the swatches panel? That's what ASE is. I love that feature. And it's also in Photoshop if you want to bring your colors into Adobe Illustrator. But understand one thing about this swatch library here, AI. We saved it in an area that was designed to hold our swatches. So if I click this button right here and go down to Open and go into User Defined, there it is. If I don't put it in that folder, it won't be here. I'll have to go to other library and find it. But here's the thing I want to emphasize. If I have a series of colors in an Adobe Illustrator document that I really do like, but I didn't save it as a swatch library, it doesn't matter. If I come up here again and come down here and say Other Library, and I open an Adobe Illustrator document using that workflow, it won't open the Adobe Illustrator document. It will open up only the swatches in that document. When you save AI documents in the swatches area, you're just saving the Adobe Illustrator document with the swatches. If you open it this way, you get the swatches. If you want them in Photoshop, save it as an ASE. Your choice.